Hi everyone, it's Lena Smart Life with you. Today is going to be an interesting version of my video. So as you see, I have flowers. The occasion is I had a birthday recently. And today I wanted to share to you one of the presents that I got. This present is from my dearest family. And I want to share you what it is. The new iPhone 15 Pro Max. The new iPhone 15 Pro Max in 256 GB. It's the natural titanium color and I'm very looking forward to using it. My family is just amazing. They know what I need, they know what I want, and they made me a birthday present. I'm super thankful for them, and today I want to have a very interesting video. Today is the day that I'm going to unpack. I also have received some cases. One is JE Tech, the other is ESR, as well as a privacy screen protector. I will also be sharing the unpacking of these and installation as well. So let's start with this phone. Oh my gosh. So this is the new iPhone, as I mentioned, and now let's start the unpacking. Oh my gosh, oh, I just love the unpacking, honestly. Oh, that sound. Oh my gosh. This is beautiful. This is really beautiful. Let me show you up closer. This is fantastic color. This is natural titanium. It's just fantastic. I'm just in love. This is just beautiful. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's continue to unpack. Okay. Here. Yes, and definitely my cat decides to come. So here what we have, the instructions and the cable. The cable is the USB Type-C to USB Type-C. So that's great. And oh, that feels so nice. Okay, so this is the new iPhone. Yes, it's beautiful. It's really beautiful. It's just okay. Let's turn it on. I hope there's a battery there. Yay, it's going on. It's working. Okay, I'm going to change to the settings that I want. So yeah, it's really beautiful. I need to set it up, and once I set it up, I will show you what I have. I will also try the new cases that I have, and let's see which one I will like better. Of course, my cat, he's the best. Hi everyone, it's Lena Smart Life with you. So in my first part of the video, I have did an unpacking of my new iPhone 15 Pro Max, and yes, it is wonderful, it is beautiful, and now 2 days have passed since then, and I have been getting to know my new phone, and it is something that I can just share a couple things, what I did and how I set up the phone from my side. So first of all, this phone is going to be like a trade-in for my 13 Pro Max. And within that, I am still awaiting delivery for the trade-in kit from Apple. It hasn't reached, so I got the phone on Saturday. It's Tuesday morning and I still don't have it. So on UPS, it did say that they need some address clarification, so I hope that they reach me. Otherwise, I will probably call them or Apple and see what can be done in that side. One thing when comparing my iPhone 13 Pro Max to iPhone 15 Pro Max, first thing that is massively that I see, it's not even the USB port, it is actually the weight. So the phone weight is very different, it's very light, and it is something that I wasn't expecting to see that much of a difference. So when comparing the Apple 15 Pro Max, I am just in love with this color. I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but it's just a wonderful color. So it's very similar to the Sierra Blue, which I have. So under different angles of the light, it shows a bit different of a color. It's either gray or it's either like off-white-ish color. Even under some angles, I have seen a bit of a light green light on there. So it's very warm color phone, and it reminds me a bit of a silver rather than a natural color sometimes, especially when it's a bit of a low light. But it's really beautiful, and the weight of it is super light, compared, as I said, to the iPhone 13 Pro Max. So within 2 days of use, what I did, so on my old phone, on a day before I actually got the present, I have seen on my old iPhone that get ready for your new iPhone. So within that, I got an opportunity to use iCloud, which I honestly don't use because it's Apple and I needed to move devices. So it offered me up to 21 days free of charge, extended as much as I need amount, temporarily storage of the iCloud to transfer data from my old phone to my new phone. So that I'm wow, that's amazing. First of all, the Apple ID, it saw that I have a new order coming in, and that was very interesting because I didn't know that you can actually they can actually understand that you bought a phone and you're waiting for it. So I prepared everything in advance, and when I got the new phone, so I started it out, I put in settings, and it didn't allow me somehow to continue until the new 17.1.1 version of the OS wasn't installed. So this was a bit interesting for me because why would I install it straight away? I want to use my phone. And that took some time. And then it asked me if I want to back up, and I backed up from the iCloud. I selected what backup to use, and it backed up everything. Because I didn't have any photos, I only had my apps. It was maybe around 30 GB of my data other than the OS system itself.
to be downloaded. Because the unpacking was quite late at night, it was past midnight, I just left it through the night and all the data was downloaded. The data was not just downloaded, it was actually the latest versions of the application. So that was interesting. When using the iPhone, so first of all, like everyone sees that you have a new iPhone, especially like if you have a kind of a clear case, and everyone's like, so that was interesting when I went to the mall on Sunday. Another thing is that within the phone itself, so I put out 3 main things that like I see. First of all, it is the camera. That is like next level. Like for me, it's next level. I have taken I was walking through to work yesterday and I saw Burj Khalifa. I'm like, okay, let me see how this actually zoom works. So I took a photo of 1 time zoom, 2 times, and 5 times. And I was amazed by the result. I don't have that option in iPhone 13 Pro Max. So whenever I zoom there, it starts to increase that much. It starts to increase the pixels and it's like not very clear and it's like blurry. So I really don't like to use the zoom there. But here, this is actually a feature that I'm going to use. Another thing is the zoom 2 times. That is interesting as well because for me, like I sometimes am quite a bit far, but I don't like in the iPhone, it was straight away 3 times zoom, 1 time zoom and 0.5. So here on the phone, I have, I don't know if you'll be able to see 0.5, 1 times, 2 times and 5 times zoom. I'll share a screenshot as well. So you are also, understand what I'm talking about. And this is something that like I'm definitely going to use the 2 times zoom quite a lot. And the detail of the photos, that is the next level. Honestly, it has so much detail. Like I took a photo of my cat on the 13 and on the 15 Pro Max, and I thought 13 was good. So the 15 Pro Max like showed each of the hairs like separately. You can see them on the photo. It's very nice, and like when comparing even the selfie camera, it's much better somehow than the 13 Pro Max. So the cameras are something like a really very big improvement from the 15. I don't have the 14, so I cannot compare to that, but within the 13 and 15 there's a big difference in the cameras. Another thing is the USB port. So this is as well something that I'm a bit not used to it because I still have my AirPods there for the lightning port. I'm not going to change them because they're only like a year old and they're quite good, and like there's no need for me to change them. They're not broken or anything like that. But still, now I have to carry a USB Type-C and a lightning port with me. Other than this, another thing is the weight. So the weight of the phone, it's like making your hand very relaxed. It doesn't have that extra weight on it, and straight away I feel it. And the weight, it's something that is very easier for me, and it will be better as well on the gimbal because there won't be such amount of weight on the gimbal as well. So this is the phone. I don't know if it will be non-blurry, and I really enjoy it, and I will have a follow-up review maybe like after a couple of weeks of use. One thing like definitely I can say, the OS is buggy. It has bugs, but I hope that they will fix them. I didn't have any issue with the battery like to be like quite hot. I didn't have that issue. I will be exploring it a bit as well, and I do have another review coming up for soft cases and a privacy screen protector. Some heads up, I'm going to return all of them 3, unfortunately, but you can have a more thorough review on the video. I will link it in the description. And I think pretty much this is all that I want to say at the moment, and I will just be enjoying my new phone. Thank you for watching this, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.